I'm Niall Patton. I'm 30 years old from Westlake Village, California, and I've been playing for the Comets from 2015 until now.
I'm McLean Carter, 25 years old, I'm from Dallas, Texas, and this is my first season with the Comets.
My name is Julia, and I'm here to ask you guys a few questions today. So let's start. Your team has prepared some for me, so some are going to be tough, some are going to be pretty easy for you.
Ooh.
Start with the first one. How are you guys today?
Awesome, amazing, fantastic. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better.
I'm doing all right.
Life is good in Kempton. Life is very good. Yep.
Weather's nice. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
Glad to hear. Talking about Kempton, which one is your favorite spot in Kempton?
I don't know yet. It might be the mountains, you know. It might be the Illa, just hanging out and stuff like that. But, you know, I just like to roam around. I don't know if I have a favorite spot just yet. I haven't seen.
You're still looking for it?
Yeah, I'm still looking for it. I like to venture around and walk around and stuff.
I've heard you're into hiking a lot.
Yeah. I'm trying to hit the mountains around here and stuff. That's what I like to do on my spare time. So,
Oh.
so yeah, I hit the mountains.
How about you?
For the daytime, I would say the beer garden at Kunstler Cafe or Fiume Summer Bar. That'd be best. And then for nighttime, when it's open, of course, Park Theater or Starlit are my top choices.
So no sports in your free time for you?
Besides going to the gym, because you have to work out and stay in shape
Yeah,
with the team.
I forgot to mention that as well. I go
Of
to the
course
gym.
you do, of course you do.
Yeah, Clever Fit and
Clever
Fit.
Fit.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see those guys work out, you don't need to know that.
Oh.
Well, thank you.
Okay. How about the people in Kempton? Have you had you've been here for some time, do you think you fit in well now? Have you had a hard time making friends?
Absolutely not. I think the biggest thing that I could always lean back on was the football team, and that's kind of where my social life extended from. It went from the football team into the community, and I can honestly say, despite maybe a handful of people I speak to back in California, that this is my family. This is a second family for me, and I have many really good friends that are from Kempton. Yeah.
How about you? You've been only here for
It's the same thing for me. The community and the football team really took me in, and my friendships started with the football team and then went on from there. My friends are his friends. It's just a big community, and everybody just likes to have a good time and enjoy each other. So it's been great.
Oh, that's good. How about your best football experience on field?
For me, I've got to say, and people who've been watching the comments for a while, was back in 2015 when we played against the Kiel Baltic Hurricanes, where there was a little bit of bad blood between the two teams, and that was probably the most satisfying and rewarding victory that I've had with this team outside of beating the Schwäbisch Unicorns also that year. So those, starting with Kiel, and then close second when we beating Schwäbisch in 2015.
So those are your highlights?
By far, yeah, definitely.
How about player-player interactions?
Player to player, within the own team. Oh man, I mean every time
training, practice.
Training, yeah, it's every time you see a guy succeed, one of your teammates succeed in the field, it always feels good, always feels great. Either a big play, big hit, something like that. There's been so many. There's nothing I can really say that direct moment, but just seeing my teammates succeed and make plays on the field is really rewarding and satisfying for me.
Yeah, you've had a moment to think about it. How about you?
Yeah, I mean I've only played one game here, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but it doesn't have to be Comets in general.
Yeah, there was a lot of good moments in our game, you know, just the atmosphere and the way the guys treat the game around here is awesome, or whatever. But outside of that, I would probably say my sophomore year at Texas Tech, starting against the University of Texas in Austin, that was probably my highlight. It was just a crazy moment. So yeah, had some cool experiences.
Okay, I don't know that much about football just yet, but I have learned that it's really tough. You have to train a lot, and there are a lot of injuries, and you have to travel for all the games. Then why did you start playing football, and how come you're still playing football today and you've never thought about quitting?
No, I mean, you know, I had some injuries and stuff like that in the past, but I couldn't get away from it. It's just in my family. You know, I grew up with the football. People in my family played football. It's just what I did. It's my passion. It's what I love. So anytime I kind of get away from it, if I ever did that, it just
your family would pull you back.
That and just here, it's just in my blood, and it just would reel me right back in. So it's what I like to do. It's where I find I just have a love for the game, and it's hard to step away from it.
How old were you when you started playing football first?
Crazy. How old are you in kindergarten? Probably
like 4?
Like
4?
Like probably
3,
like
4?
6 years old, 7 years old.
That's like first grade. But
yeah, like 6 years old. Yeah, I started playing flag football.
Ah, yeah, that's the one where you don't get hit.
You just pull.
Yeah,
pull,
just
pull,
flags, pull little hit
yeah,
flags.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, from a young age, and then my brother's a collegiate football coach. He coaches at the University of Central Florida. So, and he played college football and in the NFL. So, just in my blood. It's what I like to do.
What about you?
Oh, I've been playing since I was 9 years old, and yeah, it started with flag football first. But no, it's just, I'm kind of really you know, high intensity person, like, and that game just
So
kind of.
if you go, you go.
If I go, I go. And this game since I was a very, I've been playing for 21 years now. So this game since I was very young, yeah. It's just kind of spoke to my soul. Like it was the right path for me to do. And coming from where we come from, him from Texas and me from California, it's really treated like a religion. It's a way of life. It's a social thing. It's a sport thing. It's how you put clothes on your back, how you pay for your university, your education. There's so many implications you get from succeeding and being successful in playing football. So that kind of, you know, paying the way or paving the way for my life and paying for my education and stuff, that was one of the major things that kind of are attractive to the sport, but also it's just been, to me and me and who I am and my personality and my character, it's always spoken to me, and it's been a really big part of my life for the majority of my life, so.
It's been rewarding to make a career out of what you love doing.
Absolutely. There's very few people in the world, not only with sports, but
In general, yeah.
in general, any path of life that they can't wake up and their feet hit the ground and they say, I'm waking up, I'm doing exactly what I want to do with my life. And it's been very rewarding, and I'm very lucky to still be doing it.
You just said that it's more of a religion in the United States, playing football. It's not quite the same in Germany though, is it?
No.
How is it for you to come here and just play in such a different country?
It took a while for me to adjust to it. It took maybe 2 years, from 2015 2016. But when I say a religion, it's just from the sheer amount of people that it attracts in the U.S. based upon here.
There are less people are interested in football here.
Yes, true, correct.
Is that hard for you sometimes?
No, because honestly, the people in Algoy and the people in Kempton are so passionate enough, and you know, we average around 2,000, 2,500 people each game. And I'd rival that between a crowd of 10,000, how loud these people get in the stadium, in the Stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
It's crazy. So the passion and the love for the game is here. Maybe not as many people, but the intensity for that from the fans and from the people that watch the games is there.
Yeah, each Comets fan is like, it's a real fan.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. That's our people right there. Yeah.
What do you think? You're really new here. How is it like?
Yeah, I'm ready to hit the home game against Munich. You know, I've heard nothing but good things about our fan base, about Algoy. You know, I've heard the
Are you
people.
interested to meet them?
Who?
The fans.
The fans, yeah. No doubt. And hear the cowbells and everything like that. It's gonna be a great atmosphere. I'm really pumped up just to be able to get on the field with that.
Everyone excited to meet you as well. You're like a new quarterback.
Yeah, ready to get out there, show them what I can do.
Yeah, of course. How do you think the German Football League evolved over the last years? Because you've been able to observe it over the last few years. What do you think changed?
I think that there's more people viewing. I think there's more interest in it than there has been in the past. This year, if people aren't aware, if viewers aren't aware, there's a new league that popped up called the ELF. And it's kind of boosted the competition of the sport in Germany and in Europe. So it's definitely grown. The interest has grown. People are looking at in other countries, in other European countries, as this is the league. This always has been the league to play in Europe. So it has not gone down. It's definitely been growing in popularity, and you can see that in how many people show up at the game. You can see that in the quality of the live streams and stuff between each team. When they're broadcasting the game, it's just getting better and better, and there's more money invested in it now. So yeah, it's definitely on the up and up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think everyone would like to learn about a lot more about what was your experience like, the first German Football League game.
I remember when I first showed up and just came to practice, and I felt how passionate everyone was about football. People weren't treating it as like, you know, I just have to be here. Everyone who's coming and playing on the teams, they actually want to be involved and they want to play. And that goes back to the atmosphere of the game. When we were in Marburg, it was just like this vibrant atmosphere. Everyone just wanted to be there and tap in and have a good time. So I really enjoyed how much the guys appreciate the game and how much they want to learn about the game. That's what's big for me.
Being a football player and playing in a team all the time, how do you guys handle Corona?
Oh man, it's been definitely the last year and a half or so for the Comets here in Kempton. Everything's been shut down, and we couldn't meet as a team at all last year. And even though it was a difficult situation, every other team in Germany was under the same regulations and stuff. We were blessed to have a weight room, Clever Fit, to be able to train in for the last couple months, for the last 3 months or so. So that's definitely one of the best things. And also, coming out of the Corona situation, it's good that through my work with the Ave Olsen-Jonheim here in Kempton, I was vaccinated twice already. So it kind of frees up
Yeah.
as far as regulations and being able to go out and being able to sit at tables and stuff. It's really, really useful and really, really important.
Yeah, when I showed up over here, I also had both of my vaccines. I got them in Texas, but when I showed up, everyone was on like this thing where before practices, guys were getting vaccinated. You know, it was
You're a lot faster than us, right?
Yeah, not vaccinated, but they were getting tests and everything just to
yeah.
make sure we're okay. So I think everyone handled it really well, just making sure everything was running smoothly and we're just doing everything we needed to do.
Guys, you're just glad to go back to practice, seeing everyone now.
Oh yeah.
How was it seeing the whole team again after that? Like, what was it, a year you didn't see the entire team?
Yeah, for us it was this surreal feeling where it felt like we were just together yesterday, but we all realized how tough the situation was for everybody, and everyone's kind of looking at each other's eyes like,
you're really here.
We're doing this again. Like, this is actually happening again. It was really, really special. I definitely remember the first time we got together and we were all like, you know, over the moon about everything. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys end up in Kempten? Did you ever want to go to Germany, or was it the idea of your team? How did that happen?
For me personally, I tried to go to the NFL. I went to a regional NFL combine, didn't do so well. And I was working up in Montana for the Department of Corrections for a private company. And while I was working for that company, there's a website called Europlayers.com where you load up your profile, your statistics, your highlight film and stuff, and teams from Europe can go on and recruit you.
I didn't know that.
And just by happen chance, and also I'm an Irish and American citizen, so I'm a European citizen. I was messaged by the coach at the time, Brian Kaler, and he kind of painted the whole picture for me and said to me, Niall, like, I don't think you know the potential career that you can have playing in Germany and Europe with your Irish passport.
True.
And
it's easier for you to start playing there.
Yeah, playing, but not only playing, but working, living here. Don't have to worry about visas and work visas and stuff like that. It was really easy. So it came from that. And I kind of went, yeah, I'll try it out. 2015, I came over and tried it out, and rest is history.
Never went back.
Never went back. Never went back, no.
Yeah, after I stopped playing college ball, I started, I was a human, like, performance coach, training NFL players and stuff like that to get ready.
Coaching.
Yeah, to get ready for, like, the NFL draft. I was helping guys get ready. And I was training quarterbacks at the time on my spare time, so I always had a football in my hand. I was lifting weights a lot. My body was healthy, and these people were just telling me, hey, you should try and play again. And for a while, I was like, should I? You know, I was kind of second guessing it. And then, you know, I got to the point where I got extremely comfortable. And I was like, yeah, I want to play again. So I was looking into like some arena stuff in the States and everything like that, but it's not the same. I wanted to pursue something else. So I was asking around, and people were telling me, hey, come play football in Europe. It's like there's a thing going on over there right now. So I started reaching out. I made a Euro Players account, started reaching out, and Coach Elias got back with me like that. And that's how it took off. Boom.
Okay, how about we talk about the position both of you play? So you're quarterback. Can you talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, just taking command of the offense, just making sure everybody's doing the right thing to make a play successful. Trying to just hit the ball downfield, give it to the playmakers. Nothing too crazy, just being a manager of the game on the offensive side of the ball. So that's why I enjoy doing it, be able to tell people what to do.
And for me, literally the same thing that he does, but on the defensive side of the ball. So commanding the defense, getting everybody in the right position to make plays. Personally, my job is basically just taking care of the middle of the field, tackling, pass coverage, multiple things. But yeah, they call the middle linebacker position the quarterback of the defense.
Yeah.
That's how they make the thing. So basically the same thing for him, but on the dark side.
The dark side.
Yes.
Is it always that way that one of your positions are like team captains, or is it not always that way? How did you get a team captain?
It should be that way.
No, but it depends. It also depends. It typically is that way, but it depends on the type of character and the type of person and people you have on the field. Sometimes
you have to be a leader, right?
Yeah, and not always that guy who plays that position is the leader, even though it's a position in both sides of the ball that are put up on a pedestal and looked up.
And they've kind of managed to, that's what you said before.
Exactly. But not always, not all the time, like a middle linebacker has that leadership coin. He's just a playmaker and he's kind of quiet. But for the most part, yeah, middle linebackers and quarterbacks are the leaders.
I see.
Exactly.
Das war unsere erste Folge FanShopTalk. Ich hoffe, es hat euch Spaß gemacht. Heute haben wir unseren Quarterback McLean kennengelernt und unseren Middle-Linebacker Niall. Wenn ihr noch irgendwelche anderen Vorschläge habt, Fragen an die beiden, schreibt alles in die Kommentare.
Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel underneath, hit that like button, and make sure you turn on that notification bell. Also, we'll do a poll pretty soon, so let us know if you'd like to see either defense or offensive side of the ball being interviewed next.